There you go. What's going on, guys? It's me, Jeremy, and today this video is a live stream which I've never done before, and it's animating a Minecraft short. So a lot of you may or may not have seen my Minecraft live streams. I mean, not live streams. I'm sorry, my Minecraft animations. But if you have, and you've ever wondered how I create them, well, I'm going to show you right now. So this is a program called Animator. It is a really, really good program, and it is only good for animating Minecraft animations, which is what we are going to use it for. So we're going to get started by first adding our background. Nope. And of course it froze. Never done a live stream before. A live stream, wow. And now that I am trying one, my animator decides to freeze up. While it's loading, I would like to say thank you to Kev Mindtime for sending me the video on how to do this. So, I'm going to try to reopen it. Reopen MindMater, maybe it'll work better. Yes. Okay. So it is called, the animation is called Hacker. And I'm not going to explain it all yet, just because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's called Hacker. So let's just save, create. Alright, I'm going to save it real quick so we don't have to do that over and over again. I'm going to turn off rendering. And so now we need to create our background. So we kind of want to do a forest. So I guess we have a small forest here. This is MindMater comes with some pre-built little chunks of worlds, so you don't have to build everything yourself, which is nice. So that's what this is. Sorry, just moving my chair. Okay. So now let's create a me. Awesome. So I'm going to be standing here in the field. Holding a block of wood, I guess. I didn't actually think about what I was going to hold. So now what I'm doing right now, I'm going to kind of walk you guys step by step on what I do. Is I'm just kind of giving him natural positions, bending the arms, giving him his final positions, well, his first frame positions, which his positions will get changed as he gets animated, obviously. So once I have the characters, that's when I'm going to, and I stage the characters, that's when I'm going to create, the camera, which is, as you would think, it's just a camera. So we got to put this in his hand. This live stream is probably going to be pretty drawn out, just because animating does take a long time, so it might be split into 2 or 3. but that's okay. So now we need to get Ian. Ian's skin is a direct copy of mine. As you can see, I made it for him, and he just said he wanted something that looked like mine, so I am not blaming him. So he's going to be floating up. So his first frames just need to be sort of under the world. So he can float his way up. There we go. I think that's a good position for our camera. Okay, so now it's time to, now that we finished staging, it's time to start animating. So the first thing I need to animate is walking, which walking would seem like it'd be really hard, but it's actually quite easy because all I have to do is first move it like that, and then the only nearly hard part is it's just very repetitive. But I move the legs like this, then I move the legs like, I hate the grass. Animating with grass is hard. Then I move the legs, so I just switch them back and forth, and then it gives a really basic but similar to Minecraft walking pattern, we'll say. And something important to make sure happens is that, well, not necessarily make sure it happens, like it's not necessarily the most important thing, but he goes through some things, like in Minecraft, you can sometimes just sort of walk through a block. So first shot you see him walking up. Beautiful. So now let's just add some arm motion. Oops, I just moved the camera. There we go. Alright, so some arm motion. Arm motion is easier to do, therefore it's often more detailed when I do it. Just because, like I said, it's way easier to do. Alright. I don't want anything much for the arms. Just a little. Just a little bit to give it some more human-like qualities. Okay, so now we have to, it's a very repetitive process. It requires a lot of patience. And there we go. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm essentially making sure he's keyframed to stay there until frame 30, and then at frame 40 he's gonna rock it up, kind of like a ghost. Awesome. So when he does shoot out, I want me to kind of look surprised, not like terrified, just a little surprised. So And then this is how I animate the talking. The heads just sort of bob up and down. And then I'll go back and then save the line. So what he's saying is, look what I figured out to do. So I need to make sure it's long enough. So I say, look what I figured. Obviously, that is nowhere near long enough. Look what I figured out how to do. That's about perfect, I would say. And then I will say, what? And then that's when Ian disappears until frame 125 and then reappears, except kind of like behind me. There we go. And then disappears. How many frames is that? Alright, 15. And then reappears. But I always have to make sure he's in frame. So how does that look? And then he'll be back there for 15 frames. I'm tired. I'm not doing math right now. Until he's back in sort of a more central front, not necessarily more central, back how I started view, looking down on me. And then creating kind of like he creates a bunch of different lighting changes that you obviously couldn't do in normal Minecraft, but he is doing it, which is the main purpose of the plot. Let's make this range. I want to make this a really strong light. I guess that's good. And here, let's make the... I don't know if this is going to work. I've never actually messed with the lighting. Oh, yeah, that does work. I didn't think that would work. Alrighty, I'm just choosing random colors. Here, let's type in random numbers. Somehow I got back to red. There. So I just want it to flicker really quick and then just completely disappear. And then I have to say, wow, how did you do that? I'm doing the wrong head movements. Alrighty, so how did you do that? How did you do that? And then he needs to say, I hacked. I hacked. Perfect. And then he pauses for a second and says, look what else I can do. And then he disappears because he gets kicked from the game. Look what else I... So yeah, it's supposed to just cut like that suddenly. And then here I need text. Probably black text, just so it doesn't look awkward against the sky. Here, actually, let's delete that and get text that faces the camera. So the color of the text, here we go. Just needs, I read 1138 has been banned from the game. So obviously that's not going to fit, so I have to press enter. Is it a little... You just make it a little smaller. And then I want it to be like an awkward amount of time. And then I just kind of go. I just kind of chuckle. Oh, what did I just do? Does it like keep... What is it? Why does it keep doing that whenever I press the arrow key? I've been having trouble today. The backspace key wasn't working. So I just kind of go. Alright, so without the official voices, let's watch what we have. So we're going to make this bigger so you guys can see. Look what I can do. Wow, how did you do that? I hacked. So that's not all the script. I didn't have it fully memorized then. But that is the animation part of making a Minecraft short. Now I need to do the editing part. So I'm probably not going to do the editing part until tomorrow or so. But you can... But so I guess you guys you'll have to wait for that until I manage to get around to it. But I hope it isn't too long. It's looking pretty good. So far, the short, I'm liking it. And yeah, that's about all I have for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you soon. Bye.